Hello everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps and the final soap in our Scarborough Fair collection. Here are the soaps in the Scarborough Fair collection: Flora and Fauna, Tinker's Treasure, Red Rose Tavern, Thistle Meadow Market, Burnbeard's Forge, and today's soap, Knight in Shining Armor. Are you ready for the happy ending? You know I would do nothing less than give you the happiest of endings for you, our courageous traveler who has slayed the dragon, who has been so helpful and kind to all of the townspeople of Scarborough. There is something absolutely lovely coming your way. And so without further ado, let's read the final chapter. Chapter 6. Burnbeard slaps you on the back and bellows, "And what's more, we've sent a group to His Majesty to tell of your selflessness and courage. He has beckoned you to the castle to be knighted as soon as your father is well." Another cheer fills the room, and so begins much eating, drinking, and merrymaking. With your mission accomplished, you begin the journey home. The potion cures your father immediately, and he is proud of his child who risked everything and found favor in the eyes of the king. You both travel to the castle where you are knighted in the company of all your new friends from Scarborough. With a future of adventure awaiting you, you say farewell and head off into the sunset, your story just begun. Alrighty, we're going to begin by pouring our lye water solution into our oils. And then I'm going to blend this up real quick. Okay, and now I'm going to pour off 2 giant accent colors. Our stable hand has become a knight in shining armor. So of course, I have to make some shining armor. And to do that, we're gonna start with 2 gorgeous shiny grays. I'm gonna have a lighter one and a darker one. And then everything's all gonna kind of move together really quick this time. So I'm going to measure my fragrance oil into my containers real quick. And this is a mix of lavender and peppermint. It is a fragrance oil and essential oil combination. Just wanted to pick out something that was really universally pleasing, something that everyone could feel heroic with. Then the rest goes in here. Alrighty, and now I can work on all those colors. So first up, I have this light gray. We'll start with satin gray pillowcase from Mad Micah's, and then to lighten it up, we'll add some titanium dioxide, just like that. And then we're going to make the entire base gray as well, using titanium dioxide and far more satin gray pillowcase. Hopefully this is a lot darker. That is the goal. And then for the feather and the helmet, we're going to do some trial by fire. So this is going to go straight through the middle of the soap. And let's go ahead and blend everything up. Okay, everything looks perfect. I'm gonna start by just pouring this gray into our base gray, and I'm not gonna scrape it out. So I'm gonna leave about this much in my white container. And then I'm going to pour about 2/3 of my gray into the mold here. Perfect. Then I'm going to pour in some of my red, and I am going to drop it so that it makes a little bit of texture. And I will leave the top of this red textured as well. Scrape that out. And now I can cover all that red with all this gray. So I'm just going to do my best to ladle it. And I did leave some of the lighter gray for the top, so this should all work out just fine if I am careful. I hope you guys have loved how we did this particular group of soaps. It took a lot of forethought. I have been working on the backstory and all of that for over 3 months now, so it has been something that we've been really excited about, and I hope y'all love it as much as I do. Obviously, when I'm filming this, I have no idea what anyone's going to think about this series. I don't know if people are going to think this is boring or it's not really going to resonate because there's not enough enough people that love Renaissance fairs or love like the whole medieval time sort of fairy thing going on. I just don't know. So whenever you do things like this in business, it's always just a little bit of a gamble to see if people actually enjoy it. So I pay attention to what you guys say down in the comments. So I feel relatively confident, but you can never be 100%. Now I'm not going to be adding any red on the top, just like I said, but I will add some of this lighter gray just to give it a bit more texture. Awesome. Perfect. And then taking this, I am just going to try something out. I don't actually know if this is going to work or not. We're just going to have to see. I'm going to try to make little pulls like this. I might need to go this way. It's nearly impossible to tell. I think I am going to go this way, but essentially what I'm going to do is make little indentations like this across the entire soap to sort of represent like chainmail. It won't look exactly like that, of course, but just something textured, something that would look a bit like armor. Boop, 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 boop. Right. Awesome. Oh, it smells so good. So now I'm going to make a little drag mark wherever I am supposed to put all of the little feathers. This is what Caleb recommended that I do last time. He said it just will save me so much time. And if I can continue to see these little drags, it should be okay. This will be my first time getting to do this because oftentimes the soap isn't thick enough. By the way, the combination that I have for the fragrance today is Nature's Garden and AFI. So it is 75% of the lavender by Crafter's Choice from AFI and 25% peppermint from Nature's Garden. So let me remove this and we'll see how good I do. Here is our little feather on the top. All of them are just a little bit different. Okay, it's actually pretty easy to see all of these little marks, but these feathers are huge and I'm really hoping they don't get cut. If they do, it'll just be a very minor cut on the sides, which is good. I still have some months open for creative content in the future. So if you would like to suggest a soap theme, go right ahead because I have a few still available for this year. All right, last one. Woo! All right, let's go ahead and spritz this with rubbing alcohol. Oh, fiddle! I had a whole bunch of silver I was gonna put on here. Okay, well, in the future, just know that there will be some shiny silver, not put on like this, because that is not what I wanted, but mixed in and textured so that the top is all shiny like a suit of armor. Who knows, maybe when I spritz it, it'll spread a little more. Oh, look how shiny! All right, let's let this sit for 18 to 24 hours and then we will come back and take a look at the inside after this quick commercial break. I cannot believe we are about to cut the final soap in the whole series. This is crazy. Now, in future batches, I will swirl the silver around so it just won't be puddled there. But I am going to line up the soap mold like this, and I really hope that I placed everything correctly because I don't know if I did. Okay, let's cut and hope for the best. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. We had one minor casualty, but everyone else looks like they did all right. So this is what the soap looks like on the inside. It's a very gorgeous swirl, a little bit of red to represent the feather or perhaps the sash the knight would wear. Then of course the red feather that would be in the very top of the helmet, and it smells like lavender and peppermint. So very, very much an appropriate fragrance for everybody, for all the heroes. Did you know that you were going to go from being a stable hand to being a knight? Was that a completely predictable plot point? Listen, I love predictability an awful lot. I like to know that good prevails and evil loses, okay? I like those stories. Question of the day. Did you enjoy the story-themed Scarborough Fair Soap Month? I really would love to know if this is something I could incorporate into future ideas, because it was really fun for me. And I want to know how many bookish folk are out there that are like, yes, please, more themed collections where I can follow a storyline. Let me know down in the comments below. I just love the smell of our Knight in Shining Armor soap. It smells so strong, and as the wind is blowing, it's picking up the scent and bringing it out into the field. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with us, for slaying the dragon, for saving the townspeople. And now that you've been given your suit of armor, I wish you many happy adventures in your journey forward. Thank you all so much for watching this soap collection. I hope that you enjoyed this setup and the story and having all of the characters illustrated and just the entire thing. It would mean the world to me if you would let me know if you like this style of soap content, because this brought me so much joy this springtime. I can't tell you enough. I have been working on this for 2 to 3 months, and it has just been an absolute blast. Be sure you do something fun for yourself today. And hey, if you want to shop the soap collection, it will be available at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, royaltysoaps.com. Go out and pick some flowers. Go out and set up a little home for the fairies. I don't really care what you do. Just be sure to do something for you, and I will see you guys next week for the new soap collection. Bye for now. Woo!